What's up and welcome to My Point of View. I am your fat and opinionated host, and unless you've been living under a rock like Patrick Star on SpongeBob, chances are you've heard of this Paul Pelosi story. You know, some guy allegedly breaks into the Pelosi house, attacks him with a hammer right in front of the cops. It's a weird situation. Times like this, I wish everyone could take their politics and just put it to the side and agree that this is a weird situation. I know there's all types of theories out there. I don't necessarily subscribe to any of those theories, but listening to the 911 call was weird because you have this so-called home intruder that broke into your house, and you have this calm 911 call where you're talking about oh, he's here and he knows this person. It was not a frantic 911 call. The 911 call alone had me sitting there this is one of the weirdest 911 calls I've ever heard for a home intruder. Someone supposedly smashed into your house and you're calmly just sitting there talking to them, having a conversation and calling 911. It was weird. It was weird. And then the body cam footage is released. And that was weird as well. I'm not going to show the footage here. YouTube won't allow me, of course, but I'm sure you all have seen it. If you haven't, it's not hard to find. In the body cam footage, police come to the door. It's unclear who opens the door now. That's one big question. Who opens the door for law enforcement? I'm not sure. But you see Paul Pelosi in his underwear, standing there, a drink in one hand, holding a hammer in the other hand, and then the home intruder is holding the hammer as well, and they kind of just sit there for a second talking to the cops, and then the guy starts attacking Paul Pelosi. And it's I have so many questions as to what in the heck is going on here. A lot of people seem to believe that Paul knew this guy. I'm not here to tell you he did. I'm not here to tell you that he didn't. You can come to your own conclusions on that one. The only thing I'm saying is this is not your typical home invasion, home intruder type of situation. And I mean, the body language, in my opinion, I'm no expert, it was kind of off, because if I'm battling a home intruder, why am I also holding a drink in one hand? There's so many questions. I don't want this whole video to be just me asking questions. But anyway, it's now being reported that this guy who, I guess, allegedly attacked Paul Pelosi. Well, we know he attacked Paul Pelosi. I don't know what was going on beforehand. He called into a local radio station, and the call was kind of bizarre. I want to know what you all think about it. We're going to listen to this phone call, and I want you all to just give me your honest opinions about it down in the comments below. I don't care where you swing politically. Everyone is welcome here. I just want to know your thoughts on this phone call, and feel free to give me your opinion about this situation overall. There's no right or wrong answer, however you feel. I'm just interested in seeing how people feel about this one, because I've had this weird feeling about the situation. The 911 call was weird, the body cam was weird, and now we have another weird phone call to listen to. So without further ado, let's go ahead and listen to this, then I'll be right back with some thoughts.
Okay, so what do you want to say? Because they released, as you know, they released the video earlier today.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes. What did you want? Thank you for calling me. What did you want to tell me?
Now that you all have seen the body cam footage, I have an important message for everyone in America. You're welcome. Freedom of liberty isn't dying. It's being killed, systematically and deliberately. The people killing it have names and addresses. So I got their names and addresses so I could pay them a little visit and have a heart-to-heart chat about their bad behavior. The tree of liberty needs watering. You need men of valor, patriots willing to put their own lives on the line to stand in opposition to tyranny. I would also like to apologize. I want to apologize to everyone. I messed up. What I did was really bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't get more of them. It's my own fault. No one else is to blame. I should have come better prepared. I spent all my time exposing government corruption online, only to have them silence my freedom of speech as quickly as they could. They circumvented the Constitution and private industry. When the ruling class outsources the repression of your civil rights to private industry, it's called fascism. I have a lot more to say. I had a website of over 300 pages. That's 300 pages of stuff they don't want you to hear. I'm in the process of trying to set up a new site out of the reach of tyrannical global homo fascists and their internet censors.
So yeah, like I told you all, the situation gets weirder, weirder, and weirder. And another weird thing, maybe this is another thing that gives me weird vibes about the situation. I actually reported about this on my main channel, Cinema Shogun. But after this attack took place, Nancy Pelosi had an exorcism at her house. She had priests come over and have an exorcism, trying to rid her house of evil spirits afterwards. Now we got this guy, he's in jail as far as I know, calling into radio stations from jail like, yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't take out more. I got all types of information they don't want you to know. I mean, is he full of it? Is he crazy? Is he telling the truth? You let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like I said, all I know is that this situation's weird. I don't care what anyone says. You're not going to make me feel like this situation isn't weird. And I mean, that shouldn't be a controversial thing to say. In today's day and age it is, because a lot of people like to bury their head in the sand. But like I said, it doesn't matter where you swing politically. You should look at this situation and be like, yeah, why did a guy that supposedly just smashed into someone's house, for one, why is there no security at this house stopping the dude? And then supposedly he smashes in this house and then they're just chilling, having a normal conversation. Paul Pelosi with a glass of whiskey, holding onto a hammer, calling 911 in a calm phone call. And the dude does not attack Paul Pelosi until he's on video camera, until cops show up. The whole time he's chilling with Paul Pelosi, does nothing. And then when the cops show up with their body cams, then he attacks them. It's all bizarre to me. But then again, we live in a bizarre world and we cannot begin to try to understand how some of these people's minds work, because these people, a lot of people out here, are absolutely insane. So anyways, let me know what you all think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and remember to always remain opinionated.